What is up, everybody? How's everybody doing today, man? You already know how it goes. It's your boy B back with another video. If you don't know who I am, my name is Brandon Jones, and I specialize in helping you make an extra income. Now, wow, I love the videos where people are sitting down at a night with a nice virtual background or sitting at a desk, and they are explaining to you how you can become the next millionaire. I want to show you guys a simple reasonings on why you should never be broke again. Now, this is coming from somebody that has not always been in the best position. I've had situations in my life to where to where I have been kicked out of my own house, not supported with my business or personal, been in abusive relationships, mentally abusive, and been in just dark places in my life. This is coming from somebody that has had 100K sitting in their closet to literally having to pay for gas with quarters. This is coming from somebody that, to be completely honest, has failed several times in life. And I'm not here to act like I'm this mogul that never goes through anything or that doesn't have huge pitfalls. I've had struggles, big struggles, okay? I've sacrificed time from my children. I've sacrificed time not loving myself to try and build my business. I've left relationships that I wish I would have kept. Lost friendships I wish I would have never had, or even some that I wish I could have, kept. Point is, I've sacrificed a lot to get to the little position that I'm in, right? And it's only going up from here. The reason I want to say that is, first, when we talk about how you can sustain, build, and continue to build your wealth, your profit, flourish, we have to talk about how you are going to maintain the effort, the confidence that it's going to take for you to sacrifice a lot of things. Now, to be honest, it won't have to be as severe as the sacrifices I've made. I've been very impatient in my life, and I've also been very young with a lot of money. So I've done dumb things. That's why I'm recording this, so you don't have to do these dumb things. So, I'm on my way to my warehouse. If you don't know, I am based out of Philadelphia. I own 4 phone stores. I'm going to close probably 2 very soon. And the reason is because that's another sacrifice. I'm also about to move out of my house, and it's all because I don't want to really live in Philly anymore. So I'm still in the transition of figuring out what I'm going to do, if I'm moving to Jersey or if I want to move somewhere hot. Like, where do I want to go, right? But that's another sacrifice, moving and putting myself in a better environment. All of these sacrifices that I'm making or I have taken, they weigh heavy on me every day. I got to look at myself in the mirror. That's how it's going to have to be when you are trying to reach certain heights, because the success that you're envisioning and the success that you want, it's there. You can grab it, but you can't take everything with you. And that's a hard reality I had to learn is, wow, I can be successful, but I can't take these habits, these traits, or even these people with me. While I may love these people may not have what it takes to be able to go to the altitude that I'm trying to go to. It might suffocate. They might not be able to handle it. They may be envious. They may try to tear me down instead of helping me build. So you're going to have to sacrifice a lot in order to get to the certain success that you're willing or want to get to. Now, phone stores. I have phone stores, and I regret it because a lot of the phone stores, they cost me more money than I make. And also, you got to pay employees. It's a lot of work. It's not easy. It's very difficult, to be completely honest, right? But I've learned a lot with my phone stores. And one lesson I would tell you guys that I learned is never be scared to invest. My first phone store, I was so scared to invest. I brought the phone store, I leased the building, and I had the vision of just fixing phones, selling phones, but not really selling electronics like accessories and stuff. But when I realized that not a lot of people were coming into my store to get their phones fixed and repaired, and not coming into the store to buy phones, I had to get them in some other way. So I would start buying products. Now, I've always had distributors because I've sold on eBay, but it's a little bit different when you have to fill a whole store, right? So selling on eBay is completely different than, I'm looking at the GPS, guys. It's a little bit different than if you were going to start an eBay store, right? The eBay store, you may spend $500 at most on your startup inventory. Some people can get away with just literally getting a reseller's kit from me for $250 or $300 and get 50 products, right? But nevertheless, it's just the point of filling a store. I would have to put like $2K, $3K into products, right? And I had to get multiple quantities. But not even just that, I didn't know what was going to sell. Like, let's be real. Like, there's no way for me to be able to tell what's going to sell and what's not. So that's very scary, knowing that you're putting a lot of your money, even sometimes money that you know for a fact that you need at that time. You're putting that money into something without the guarantee that it's going to come back. And that's scary. And I know a lot of us are dealing with things of that nature. Like, a lot of us are putting in investments and actually going out and trying different ventures and not knowing if we're going to be successful, right? And that's good. But those sacrifices have to continue, because those sacrifices are what separates you from the people that are too scared to actually start, the people that will critique you. And honestly, some of the people that's on YouTube acting like they're making money and they're really not. They're just trying to get enough views so that YouTube can pay them. Right? So investing is important, and that's what I learned from my stores. And I'm so happy that my stores taught me that, because then I was able to connect with a bunch of other distributors and warehouses and be able to be in a position where I'm at right now, where I'm a full-time serial entrepreneur, as people say nowadays. But I sell phones, I flip phones, but most importantly, the most lucrative business I have is my wholesale business, where I'm wholesaling products to people. And that's what I want to be. I want to be like an Alibaba or AliExpress or like a DHgate. I want to be like those companies, but I want all of my products to come from the US. Like, I want to be able to ship products fast. I want to be able to help and cater resellers. So that's me. That's what I want to do. So long story short, me being able to actually learn how important investing is, because especially when you're a wholesaler, you got to buy a bunch of products, because you're supplying people with more than 1, 2, or sometimes 12 products. So investing is key. Think about it like this. We're not talking about investing in a course or an academy. We're talking about investing in something like a charger or a charging stand or AirPod Maxes, AirPod Gen 2s. Like, we're talking about physical products, and these physical products are assets. So I had a very successful guy that lives overseas tell me before. He said, Brandon, he said, while I know you're upset or you are scared, because they use certain words differently, but I know you're scared of, investing in products because you don't know how much you're going to make back. But I do want to say this, is at least you investing in products actually makes your money something physical that will always be able to double. You spend $1 on a charger, you will always be able to sell it for $2 in front of the right customer. You sell a power bank that may have cost you $32 and it's a 1200, it's 12,000 mAh, which is the power supply basically. That's a powerful power bank, by the way. But if you're selling that, you can sell that for like $63, $65. And there's so many free platforms where you can list these products at, that you should never be scared to invest. because you're always going to be able to liquidate your inventory no matter what. So that fear that you have is that fear is what's going to actually help you get the sales. Because if you already knew people were just going to start buying it off the shelf right away, it would be a no-brainer, right? You wouldn't have to put no work in. But that fear that you have to invest in products is never going to go away, because that is what keeps you innovating and building and adding to your own business. So that's important. Never let that fear take over for you. You need to make sure that fear is something that you embrace. That fear does not run you. That fear does not control you. That fear is going to always be there no matter what, I promise you. So that's something I had to really, really learn. But next, I want to actually show you guys some examples of some products and some examples of what I've been able to accomplish. And let's make this very clear. You can accomplish all of this. You can accomplish anything you want. You just got to be willing to put in the work, and you got to be willing to do it. Me, I'm not sitting on my ass because I'm not as rich as the people that are sitting down at the desk explaining to you with a chart and a whiteboard. I'm not at that point yet. I still have my feet on the ground. I still gotta hustle. I still gotta grind. But I like it this way because I get to show you guys that this is really what I do. Like, the words that I'm saying to you is the words that people that are mentors say to their mentees, right? But see, I'm giving this to you guys for free because everybody that is supporting me and watching my YouTube, you guys are people I want to see successful. You are the people that I want to see successful because you'll remember me, and maybe one day you can help me out, right? Just as much as I'm helping you out. So I try to instill as much in every sense of information that I'm achieving or getting from people that, you know, are in rooms that others can't get into right now. So, yep, let's head here and let's get some work done, and then we'll wrap it up. All right, guys, so let me give you guys a prime example of what working hard reselling can get you, because again, you guys can all accomplish this. These are new shipments. I thought things would be outside the box so I can record more, but they're not, unfortunately. But here are a few things that, again, you guys can start selling right now. Cables. So 6-foot cables. So these are really, really good. Again, these sell really well because people like to have their phones near their beds. And again, this is a great quality. So I love this quality. I love being able to not only sell these, but also buy them because these are cheap. These are 20-pack chargers. These are cheap. You can get these at wesply.com as well. All right. But one thing I'll say is I sell these only in store because they don't really sell well online. But you do have an option to get black. And as you see, we have plenty. Now for these bases. So these are really well for businesses. Businesses buy these a lot. These are really, really good sellers. A lot of people sleep on these too. You can get these at wesply.com as well. Of course, the ring lights. The only thing is we haven't found a really good distributor for these, but we do have the ring lights, and I probably can show you more as well. But this is the display we're about to put out. Neon rope lights. So you can put in your house. Car chargers, of course. These are important to get. People buy these all the time. Then you have these chargers. So portable chargers as well. These are what I showed you before. These are 10,000 mAh. These are really good chargers. Let me think. You got the power banks. These are really good as well. This is an example of the ring light when I was saying that we found the ring light, but the stand is it doesn't come with the stand. Gaming headsets as well. Yeah, I complain reasons on why you guys should not be broke. You get products just like these, and then you just resell them, guys. And again, it's not hard. It's not rocket science. You just got to be willing to put in the work. Okay, guys, so while I am here to wrap this video up, I just want to first go into, hey, reselling isn't peaches and creams, and I'm not trying to say it is, but I do want to emphasize that, like, when, prime example, on weekends I ship my orders because of what you just saw in the warehouse. We have a bunch of things being unpacked, we have things going on, and also we're being impacted a lot by the government currently, which I'll handle and talk about in another video. But it's a really great business to be a part of when you have a business that literally holds a product that can be an asset to others. And I'm gonna do a video on like products you should definitely sell, but I'll give you guys some of my top 3 products. Right now, I definitely would recommend, we have not only these, but I have a trunk full of these clones. And the reason why is because they're selling like hotcakes. These clones are awesome. They're clones, they don't have any Apple logos on them. So you're able to list these on eBay, you're able to list them on Facebook, wherever you want without getting them taken down. Same thing with these. So these, we usually hang them up in our store. These are replicas, okay? I mean, I said replicas, clones, excuse me. No Apple logo. And then of course you have the battery pack. So we have a whole bunch of products that, again, if you're looking to become a reseller, you should have products like this going out every single day or week. Starting out, it probably may be every 2 weeks. You gotta start putting money into products so that you can get more money out. Don't be one of the people that believe that I need to be a drop shipper, because it never works out. I'm just being completely honest with you guys. I don't win by telling you this. Listen, if you want to be somebody that is hanging on to the hope of I won't have to spend no money, but I'll be able to make money, then great. But a lot of people will always try and capitalize off of sending or showing you content for you to think that you're assuming or consuming information, when in reality you're just paying them attention. And that's where a lot of, I think, content creators are going nowadays. They rather get attention than actually help you get money. But again, guys, this is why I have the Hustlers Network. We give you 12 products every single month, and we make sure that we have classes twice a week. So on Tuesdays we have our phone flipping class, on Thursdays we have a reselling class, and then of course you get unlimited book calls with me. So this is something that I enjoy doing. I love working with you guys. I love having you guys send me receipts. Most importantly, I love consistently seeing things like this. So again, make sure that you're making money work for you. Don't work for the money, and invest in assets. Even if it's something as small as a power bank, or something as big as phones, or it could be something that is as sophisticated as a solar charger. No matter what it is, guys, there's so many ways for you to be able to make money. Hope you guys are making money work for you and not working for the money. Peace.